A dazzling light falls on the
Ooh,
dusty
pretty.
cellar staircase and drags you inside to the richly decorated hallway. Your breath is taken away by the sheer splendor of a mansion you've only imagined from looking at pictures. Demons dressed in strange black and white costumes are here and there among the baroque curls of the rich staircase leading to the second floor. One of them rushes towards you.
Alright, did he make his demons butlers? Lubach. A Russian popular print, characterized by simple graphics and narratives derived from literature, religious stories, and popular tales. Lubki prints were used as decorations in houses and inns. Let's talk the demon butler.
You prepare all your eloquence to stop the demon before it attacks you, but it proves to be unnecessary. It seems the Chort, in a black dress coat, wants to offer you an entire tray of delicacies.
Literally a butler. Okay.
Welcome, welcome, dear lady.
Hi, friends.
I didn't know our master had guests.
I would just like to say, it said his outfit was black and white. That is brown.
Oh, but put our service to the test. Try this gratin. It's delicious.
Really? Really? Okay. Thank you, Lumiere.
Don't believe me? Ask the other demons.
Just seriously. Okay. Okay, game. Try it out. Health restored. Why not?
You've never tasted anything as tasty as this. It seems that your strength is returning.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Lumiere. That is now your name.
If you need me, you only need to say the word.
Thank you, friend.
Wait a moment. Tell me,
Alexander, where is your master?
where's your master?
Yep.
Why, in his office, of course. Should I announce your arrival?
No, no, we'll make ourselves known.
No, wait. I will go myself. Let it be a surprise.
No, 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 we'll go find your master on our own. Don't worry about that.
What a joy to see such a nice young lady. Please forgive me if I'm speaking too bluntly.
No, you're fine. You're rather well... what's the word? I wanted to say well-adjusted, but that's not really what I meant. Well-mannered. There we go. Demon. Why are you dressed in such an extravagant way?
What kind of demons are you? Why are you dressed this way?
This is the direct order of our master, and we quite like it, of course. Obviously, some may protest this, but me, personally, I'm very happy.
Okay, interesting.
And I won't torment Alexander.
Ooh,
Even if I
encyclopedist.
get such a
Encyclopedist.
chance, I won't.
See, Death of a Coldoon. The death of a Coldoon is one of the most timeless subjects of spoken folklore. In life, a Coldoon is constantly alternating between the worlds of the living and the dead, though in death his restless soul is unable to find a path to either. These beliefs are probably linked to the pagan concept of black shamans. Shamanism is native not only to Ugro-Finnic, but also to Slavic people. Oftentimes, a Coldoon pays for his deeds at the moment of his death. He's tortured by chorts that he was unable to pass to his successor. A witch may have milk dribbling from her mouth, the same milk she would steal throughout her life. Okay, then. So, what you're saying is that you enjoy your master and wouldn't want to cause him pain even if you could? Trusting.
Right. Of course you won't.
No, I mean it, young lady. It's so much better being a butler than stealing milk.
Okay.
Everything will change when other demons realize that.
Okay, and you're hoping that's what Alexander and the Spinner are looking for in the end of everything? Okay. Can you tell me about the gray delicious stuff?
What do you have here on your tray?
The best appetizers for our guests. Would you like some?
Try it out.
You've
Sure, we are...
never tasted
If you need me, you own.
Wait a moment. Tell me,
I think that's all we have to say to our friend Lumiere here, but thank you. I suppose we'll be on our way. But, quite enjoyed the Beauty and the Beast references there. They were pretty good.
I should start to seek out your master.
Of course, young lady.
Thank you, Lumiere. We'll
You just
perhaps see
need
you
to
on our way
follow
out.
this staircase.
Thank you. Atrium. A beautiful room in the center of the manor. Instead of a ceiling, there's glass. Ooh. Sounds pretty.
A winter garden is growing here.
It
under the dome
is.
of ornate glass. Your eye skips from one herb to another. The greenery is full of exotic plants, the likes of which you've never seen. Alexander's chorts are tending to this place.
Let's examine the herbs and then we'll talk.
Such exotic greenery
Ooh.
you've only seen in some of Yegor's books and heard mentioned in stories about faraway lands. You've also found some familiar magical herbs.
That's one of the good ones. That's a 20 health restoring one. I think we've seen those before. I think we had one before but ended up using it immediately, so it's good to have another. But let's talk.
The Chorts are working in this garden according to the instructions of their master. Oddly enough, they are quite good at it. Some are dissatisfied with their job, while others have resigned themselves to their fate. You managed to learn some demon-handling tricks that Alexander uses to drill these Chorts.
Interesting. So he's actually trained his demons to be good at cultivating life? Interesting. Library. I'm rather curious. What type of books does a prominent Koldun keep in his library? I am curious too.
So much knowledge. You wouldn't be able to find such a vast collection of books in your Izba, nor in the churches of Vilgert and Cherdin. For a moment, you forget both the Black Book and your mission, consumed by the dreams of reading all of these bits of treasure. The sudden glimmer of moonlight in the eyes of the stuffed bear helps you to return to your thoughts.
We almost got lost in the library like we were Belle. Like, so many, like, allusions to Beauty and the Beast going on. Let's examine the bear and then we'll look at the books.
The unkind eyes of the bear make you wary. You take a step closer to realize that the stuffed animal is filled with chorts. The unkind eyes of the bear make you
we'll look
wary.
at the books
You
before we
take a
cut the
step
bear.
closer to realize
Examine
that
the shelves.
Some books are written in languages unknown to you, while others are too lengthy to be understood in such a short time. Nevertheless, you find a collection of epics and legends, which you decide to borrow from Alexander.
Borrow should probably be in air quotes. Ilya Murlomets and Suyatogar. Echoes of the circumstances surrounding a Koldun's death and his inability to rest can still be found in Russian epics about Svyatogor, who could not be held up by the earth. Though he and his horse voyaged to the mountains, for mountains could bear both of their weights. In the story, Ilya Muromets and Svyatogor, a Russian knight, fits into one of Svyatogor's pockets, but Svyatogor's horse refuses to carry two heroes at once. In the mountains, they come across some carpenters who were cutting and hammering together a coffin. Muromets lays in it, but the coffin is too big for him. However, when Svyatogor lays in it, it fits him well, and the coffin immediately closes shut and encircles himself with iron bands. Realizing that his time has come, Svyatogor asks Ilya to bend down and inherit his strength. The hero, however, refuses. This scene reflects how Kolduns passed along their chorts to bystanders on their deathbeds. Interesting. Rather hard name to pronounce. This is like, nah, I don't want your power. Let's cut the bear and deal with the consequences.
As soon as you touch the bear, it starts to move. The Chorts don't seem to like your company.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fights. Chorts and possessed stuffed animal. One turn. What have I got? Got Key Tongue waiting for me. 3 and 2. I got a decent amount going on. Okay, how do I want to do this? Moon Brothers, Judea. Today we'll do... I mean, if I Moon Brothers, I'll have 8... I should have 8 shields, so Judea would kill one. Well-versed, 5 to all enemies. Fierce Wind, I want that page. I want that just straight up, please. Well-versed, Killa, Keatung, Garapolo. What am I at? 8. 1 on the left is dead, easy. 7 to you. Actually, 15. I'm 1 short. How do I get 1 more out of it? I don't need the Parapolo. If I Moon Brothers you. How do I want to do this? Firm 1, Ward 1. These 2 keys are completely pointless. Like, I don't even... Actually, no. I can play every single key. It doesn't matter. So basically, they're just working to boost white card well-versed effects. Okay. So what am I at? 1 on the left is dead. Easy enough. That does 7. I need to do 13 more. 6. I need to do 7 more. 4, 5. Okay. So how am I going to do this? Moon Brothers instead? Now that ends up doing less damage overall. The one on the left no longer dies. How am I going to do this? 10, 6. The one on the left survives on 1. Keatung it instead. The one on the left dies. I need to do 14 to the one on the right. I'm only doing 10 as it stands. That doesn't work. The keys are easy. I just don't know which one's getting Keatunged. So that she can just like stay like that. Comes down to the pages instead. I think I want a Fierce Wind, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Let's see. I Fierce Wind. One on the left. I think that's how I want to do it. That doesn't really matter what Keatung is. The one on the left dies. Now I need to do 14 to the one on the right. Moon Brothers does 4. Judea. 5. That's 11. Need to do 9 more. I'm only going to do 6 more. If I do that instead, it's 10. Again, I need to do 14. So dual Moon Brothers doesn't work. How am I going to do this? A Voile Judea doesn't do much better. It's worse. That's only 8 to the one on the right. Moon Brothers. How much damage am I at? 6. 7 to the one on the left. It dies. 6 to the one on the right. Damage equal to shield. 7, 14, 20. I think that works. I'll try it. One on the right dies. Sky High. In Father's name. Keatung. There we go. Oh, speak of the devil. That's the card I wanted. Thank you, game. Not that I can use it right now. Gallery. He stores pictures and portraits in this room. Off we go.
The walls are richly decorated with incredible lifelike portraits and landscape paintings more impressive than you've ever seen in your life. This craftsmanship is incomparable, not only to the primitive
Very
books,
nice.
but even to illuminated manuscripts. Several startled shorts drop their dusting rags and scatter away out of fright.
Like, we're trying to clean here. Where are you? What have we got? That's as far left as we can go. We got a whole bunch of people sitting here. Is there anything to interact with? We got soldiers, higher ranked soldier of some sorts. Leave this location. Oh, we can pass over to this side too? Not really. Oh, what was that camera? We have these paintings here. Do we only get to look at them? Person with a beard. Okay. Can't actually interact with anything. We just get to look at all of it. Is this Alexander? Not entirely sure. It could be. It's interesting that only one of these paintings doesn't have a person in it. These are in the same spots. This one's in the same spot. This one's in the same spot. Alexander's parents. Alexander and a brother? Is that who that is? That one's in the same spot. No idea who this is. But this one are in the same spot as this one. And this one are in a different spot. Interesting, like a whole bunch of family portraits. Not entirely sure who everyone is yet, though. But there was nothing actually to do, so I guess we can just leave location.
You may go on your way.
I suppose we go. I couldn't do anything here. Just family portraits. Corridor. I'm close. All that's left is to walk down this long corridor.
The winding halls are as full of demons as a stove corner is full of cockroaches. Some are doing quite useful work, it seems. Jorts are scrubbing floors and washing the copper furniture handles. Several spirits are bolder than the rest. They rush to attack.
Well, I guess we fight then. Yes, his family watches on. One turn. What have we got? Spikes 10. Deal 10 damage on receiving damage. So if I did that, and then just... Well, I can't block anyways. But doing that means I don't actually have to kill everyone. Increases damage received by enemies for 3. But that includes spikes damage. So if I did spikes and then worms as my 2 keys, does that mean that they would each take 13 damage when they hit me? In which case, you would just be dead on your attack. I will only need to do 5 to you and 9 to you? Is that how this is going to work? Inflicts damage equal to the number of pages in the Zagafer times 2. Arapolo Ubetsa. That's 8 to everyone. What do we got? That's at 6 right now. Okay, so you need to take an extra 10, you need to take an extra 16. I do that. You'll take 8. Ruda. I think they just died of spikes, right? I think that'll work. Unless the time runs out when my turn ends and not when their turn ends. We'll have to see. I think this should work. Unless I've misjudged how something works. Oh, I didn't misjudge how something works, but I forgot that spikes would go down by 1. Okay, no, restart battle. Forgot about that. I think I had the right idea with the Tomashika thing, though. But I think I had mostly the right idea there. I just misjudged how something works. That's fine. You go down to 10, which means you won't die to spikes because they'll run out. You are down to 16. Just doing that will knock you down to 10 as well. If I root at you, Hamashika, that should just make it work now, I think. Unless I've once again misjudged how this works. Ruda. Spikes. I'll have 9 spikes. They'll both kill themselves on me. Yep, that works. Burn 1, waste 5 on enemy. Sure, we'll take fire chains. Why not? 600 experience. Thank you, game. How close are we? We're almost halfway. Oops. That just leaves us Alexander's office. Alexander is in his office. He has no idea I've broken free. He probably suspects it. I doubt he thought that would be held for long. Why are we like this? Are we invisible right now? How did we do that?
You enter Alexander's office. He looks through you.
Ah,
seeing
that's
nothing.
how.
The fern flower does its job properly. The table is littered with papers, blueprints, and magical books. Your captor walks back and forth, quietly muttering something incoherent, as if in a trance.
Let's look around. Portraits.
They look like Alexander. His parents, eh? They look like Alexander.
Okay. We got a loom.
What a strange mechanism. And the devils are spinning inside.
Wait, no, it's not a loom. Ugh.
Looks like a small model of something. What a strange
Interesting.
mechanism. And the devils are spinning inside.
Blueprints, your items. Alexander, papers, window. Window. No, we'll do blueprints first.
There are some pictures here. They look like mechanism for chorts to operate. Every kind of mechanism is here. Some for farming, others look like mills or something. There are some
Interesting.
pictures here. They look like
Can we look at the
mechanism for
right
chorts to
corner?
operate.
No. Papers.
These are his attempts to craft a perfect wish.
He's going at
So
this for a while,
crazy.
huh?
This way, that way. It seems he's tried everything. These are his attempts to craft a perfect wish.
Okay. So he's been at this for a while. Ooh, locker.
Don't know such sorcery. Is this written in French or what?
That's his English.
I don't know such sorcery.
Okay. Window. Like, if... Okay, yeah, I didn't think anything would happen if we ran into him, but figured I'd check.
A big window towers behind Alexander. Directly under it is an iron fence with sharp spikes sticking up.
No. I know what you're getting at, game. No, I don't think I will.
These are the items that Alexander took away. You may grab them, but the invisibility will subside. Your captor nervously walks back and forth through the office, trying to come up with the perfect wording for his wish.
Ooh. How do I want to do this? There's push him out a window onto death spikes. I don't think that's what I want to do. We could talk to him, attack him straight up without the intent of straight up murder, or we can grab our stuff. I like to try and talk things out most of the time, but I'm not sure if that would be a great idea. Ooh. It's talking or grabbing our stuff. It's what we usually do.
Your captor nervously walks back and forth through the office, trying to come up with the perfect wording for his wish.
Let's talk. Hopefully give him a good spook.
Hard at work, eh?
What? How's that possible?
Like, what? How are you here?
You, Vasilisa? How? From where?
From your dungeon. Remember?
Seems that the invisibility wears off if I talk to anyone.
That makes sense.
Someone's rapping at your chamber door.
Carnish. Thank you for the Poe.
The raven perches upon a bust above the door.
Oh, Carnish. Carnish, you know what you're doing. I don't even know if Poe was born yet. When did Poe die? I think he died... No, Poe was the 1800s, so... But most of his work was posthumous, and I think it was mid to late. I'm not sure if the timeline's up for Carnish to actually know who Edgar Allan Poe is. But it is close enough. I think this is more for people who get the joke.
That must be the very same magnetism that I've heard so much about. The kind that moves people and objects about.
Hmm?
It's none of your business. Now give me back my stuff, or else. As you can see, I have enough strength left to handle all of your pitiful defenses.
Okay, Alexander, how do you want to do this? I chose not to straight up kill you.
Yes, that is true, Vasilisa. I won't argue that. But then again, I can't quite agree. What if I do return your items? Will you go back to the spinner?
Yes.
Don't try my patience.
Your mentor wouldn't even want you to have the book.
Huh?
A fine yarn you're spinning.
Yes, yes. I'm sure he wants the same thing that I do. Chartocracy.
Is that what you're calling your government? Chordocracy? That's what you're... I suppose that's a name for a government system. Chordocracy, there's Igor. What are you on about with Igor? What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Hold Igor not wanting me to have this book? He gave it to me himself.
He has his reasons, I'm sure. My noble goal could be one of them. Yes, I told him all about Chartocracy myself when he locked me inside your izba.
Interesting. So you tried to get in Igor's head about your whole plan and wanted to steal the black book, and he just agreed with you and let you go. Is that what you're getting at?
And even before that, he told me all about Nikolai's wedding.
Hmm?
What?
Oh.
You don't know your mentor well enough, Vasilisa.
Is Igor gonna be the big bad of the game? Are they gonna do that to us?
Lies.
All lies. I was expecting it to read the entire dialogue, but okay.
Don't believe me? Ask the spinner then.
Oh no, we'll be going to see the spinner soon anyways. Spinner.
Where does she keep my book?
In her izba, where else? But you won't be able to defeat her.
You still underestimate my power.
I'm aware of your power. But hers is greater still.
Okay. Like, you're powerful, but she's more so. I don't really care. I'm going to prove that wrong.
She may have bestowed her charts to me, but her power has remained with her nonetheless.
Don't try and scare me.
It is but a warning.
And Chortocracy, tell me about your government plan, I suppose.
What's that chortocracy you're talking about?
Well, the title could be better, that's true. But the concept itself is sound.
I mean, I was... Yeah, probably, yeah.
Imagine our motherland, where the strongest and wisest Khaldun rules. And his power grows yet, since he passes his chords by inheritance to his successor, the next in line, whose power almost matches his own.
Okay. So, you want an absolute dictator. Got it. No. Just no.
Right. A Khaldun instead of a Tsar is just what we need.
I mean, part of that already happens in real life.
And don't forget that the demons will also work, and only for the common good. And this is indeed possible. You must have already seen only a small sample of what I've done with my charts in the mansion.
I mean, I'd like Lumiere.
Believe me, the chartocracy is possible in Russia. We have just one seal to break.
Enough.
I've had enough of your ramblings.
Give me back my stuff.
His ideas make sense. Think about it, Vasilisa. Maybe he'll be useful to us after all.
Thrice we've dueled.
And we've won every time.
There won't be a fourth time.
Attack, persuade. Persuade. I mean, it's not our style to just go into combat. We tried to talk things out most of the time anyways.
We have nothing to argue about.
You decided to give me the book? To give up your wish?
No.
Oh no. I won't give my wish away. But maybe I can persuade him in another way.
Threats, nobility, the spinner. I mean, the spinner is gonna get rid of all demons. That's who the spinner is. The book is useless. That's not true. I mean, the spinner's main goal is to get rid of all the demons, like, period. And I'm sure he knows this to some degree. So my guess would be the spinner. But once again, it's just vague enough. I don't know if that's actually true. I'll use the hint. I think it's useless to rely on threats. Even knowing my strength, he still fought me before. I want to say it's the spinner.
You say that I don't know my mentor. But it is
Yeah.
you who do not know yours.
It literally just told me not to hit one option, and it was one option I was never hitting anyways. Got it. Thanks, game. That was a good waste of experience.
The spinner wants to use the book for herself to get rid of all the chorts.
Lies. This is impossible.
You met her! No, it's not.
Hell is full of rumors. Your swan told me about them. It seems many powerful demons are aware of this.
Oh my lord. We must stop her.
Thank you, Alexander. I'm glad I don't have to kill you.
Here, take your things. And meet me there.
Okay.
Alexander gives you your bag with herbs and artifacts and wishes you good luck. He promises to help you at his mentor's izba, and you decide to meet up over there. You make haste. The spinner must not break the last seal.
Are we going to get a break in here, or are we just heading straight back over there? Okay, we get a rest at, like, a campsite in the woods,
No
then.
time to go back home. I have to hurry for the book. It's good that I've already visited the spinner's izba.
Okay, Proshka and Karnish are with us, and we got the demons to deal with. Leonteg, book merchant. Interesting, we can go by pages, but still don't... Huh? How are we allowed to deal with the book again? Game? We don't have this. That lightning's very loud. Oh, there's only one more page of this. And it's the Aspen Tree one. We've seen it, just not gotten it yet. But, Fierce Wind, that's a nice card. Let's see. That's a nice looking card. That's a nice looking card. What is my current damage to every enemy card? Like, that's... Parapolo? Parapolo is getting replaced at this point. Like, I'll just replace all 3 copies of Parapolo with Fierce Wind. I have the money for it. And I want to put Posmotral and Human Hand in. I'll have to actually think about that first, though. Probably get rid of Razoil. And that would actually give me just enough space for both. The fact that they're gesture and immediate is so nice. Like, it doesn't cost spots, but Razoil does. Well, that's probably what we're gonna do to change this out. Although we don't really have time to continue on. This is already gonna be 2 episodes. But we do have a little bit more time to kill, so let's just say hi to Proshka and Karnish real quick. We are very quickly approaching the end of this game, though. I'm assuming what's probably going to happen is we are going to go fight the spinner, get the black book back, and then maybe immediately break the next seal? Like, maybe after defeating the spinner, or maybe one more adventure? But, we're pretty quickly approaching the end, I assume. Well, let's speak with Proshka and Karnish.
It's alright, Vasilisa. Even without the book, you're much stronger than any other Koldun.
Thank you, friend.
You've already dealt with Sashka, and you'll deal with the Old Crown. The real problem here is this rain.
I would have to agree. This weather is not good.
My furs are wet.
You really are just a cat, huh, Proshka? Karnish, what do you have to say, friend?
I don't think it will be hard for you to get back the book. No,
Thank you, friend.
that woman can be more powerful than Leshy's or the Fernfire.
Who knows? I didn't trade blows with her.
Yeah, we did things diplomatically, as we try to do.
But she doesn't have the friends you have. I haven't seen any companions either.
We'll see soon enough.
Arr, arr.
Thank you, my raven friend, for the words of encouragement. But what's going to be happening? We can stop at the book merchants, we can stop at Pionteg, and then it's straight to the spinners, unless there's a couple more branching paths here somewheres. But I think I'm just going to split this into two somewhat short episodes then. They're both going to be like 36, 37 minutes. If there's a good midway point. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but not too short, I suppose. So, we had a jailbreak. We met a giant swan that traded riddles and was very, very stereotypical French. We met Lumiere as a demon. We were... yeah. A lot of references today. Beauty and the Beast and Edgar Allan Poe both happened today. But, oh yeah. Come to think of it, if I'm splitting this up, this will be the Thanksgiving episode, so happy Thanksgiving. I suppose if you're American. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.